All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the pack openings. We're going to be opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh! Maze of Muertos today. This set came out in late February, which is about a month and a half almost now. I have not opened it up at all. I might have opened like maybe I don't even know if I opened a booster pack of this yet. The price have been pretty crazy on this, but I really wanted to come and open some up. Let's see here. What's that? Um, and I found a good deal on these two boxes, so I wanted to pull some. And my friend Realmat, who you might have seen in some gameplay streams of mine, he gave me these three very nice cards here, along with a few others. Gave me some of the Chronicle Sorceress, Heart of Gaia for the Exodia cards, some Dark Magician stuff, some Hero stuff with Dust Crow, Furnace, the Sparkmane Chibi, Voltic Thunder, and Atomic, which I am very much appreciative of. But he also gave me this Dark Magician of Destruction that he pulled, Timaeus, a United Magical Dragon, and the Gaze of Timaeus. So I am very appreciative and happy for that. So shout out to Real Matt. But I'm going to be trying to pull him some of the Pumpkin cards because he is a zombie player in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I felt like returning the favor. So let me double check this real quick. I'm gonna assume the audio sounds fine because it looks fine. I'll play back. I'll double check it though. Give me 1 second. I don't even know where the output is. Okay. I'm sure it'll be okay. Alright. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go with let's go with the right one first. There is a bit of a glare, it looks like, on the left one, so hopefully that's not too much of an issue, but kind of scored the box a little bit there. It's alright though. Alright. I'm very much looking forward to pulling the Overframe cards when they release. I know there's some crazy hero cards that I'm looking forward to getting. And of course the Dark Magician cards too. Because a couple of decks that I play, with my favorite being the Hero archetype, is also the Shining Sarcophagus archetype, which uses some Dark Magician stuff. I also enjoy the Exodia stuff, so I'm happy to see a new support in this. But yeah. Okay, let's put this right here, I think. Well, let's just start opening these. I'm going to move these off to the side. Let's put that right there. Perfect. Alright. Got a box here to throw the scraps in, so I throw them on my floor like I used to be doing. Alright, we got Neckrolled Banshee, Pilgrim Reaper, Mirologic Aggregator, Sanaki the Mikanko Devotee, Eucalyptus Mole, Vampire Scarlet Scourge, and Dark Lord Amdusk. I'm gonna put the Dark Lord stuff there. Anything zombie, generic zombie related there. Put Mirologic there. Just trying to figure out how to best sort these out. Okay. Borreload Furious Dragon, Beth Zealous, Absorauter Dragon, Dogmatica Lawbringer. It's a cool card. Heroes rule 1, 5 freedoms, Stinger the Electric Expeller, and Drill Arm Dragon. Oh, there's so much stuff. I don't know what piles I'm going to have to put these into. Just going to have to start making piles all around. This is for Rocket support. Dogmatica, Heroes. I'll just put anything that's like kind of generic over here, I guess. Your koalas, your triaders. Okay. Alright, I have no clue how many different archetypes are in this set of cards, but hopefully we have enough piles to go with. Beat, Bladesman, Fur Hire, so Fur Hire support. Quad Boral Dragon. Imperial Custom. Face up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Except Imperial Custom. You only control one Imperial Custom. Interesting. Master of Furnace. Nice, got some hero support there. Dark Lord Morningstar. Blue there. Dark Lord. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior, and Nurikabe zombie support. Got Magnet Warrior supports in here too, which is pretty cool. Okay. Don't really have too much of a method to my madness with the sorting, just besides trying to figure out what archetypes I might go with. But I'm not really worrying about sorting them by rarities right now. Dark Lord Contract, Vampire Sucker, No Material, Overload Future Fusion. That's like, what's that card? Cyber Dragons. Beta the Electromagnet Warrior, Flying Sea, and Sloppy Stasher Squirrel. What a crazy name. Control over this card cannot XYZ summon. XC summon. Interesting. Doot 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 doot. Okay. It'd be crazy if we pulled that really rare version of the Dark Magician of Destruction. Zombie World, Shang-Chi the Spirit Doll, Call of the Haunted, Army of the Haunted, so there's one of the pumpkin cards. The bone support there. Honestly, that art's pretty cool there. Uriah, the Lord of Searing Flames, Einroyd, and Sloppy Stasher Squirrel. Interesting. Anything zombie related, I will put here. Army of the Haunted there. And Uriah. It's my first Sacred Beast card. I don't think I've ever had any in the past. Got the Egyptian Gods though. But GX is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime, so I'm happy that there's GX support. Especially with the Chumley support with Eucalyptus Mole, and the Chaz support with Drill Arm Dragon. Very cool to see. And technically the Magnet Warriors are Bastion support, if you think about it. Magnetic Field, Dark Lord Enchantment, Imperial Custom. Oh, where are you? Eriquest, the Shining Mars Saint. If you control a face-up card in your spell and trap zone, you can summon this card from your hand. You only special summon him once per turn this way. You can only use the following effects once per turn. Target one face-up spell or trap you control to destroy both it and this card. Draw one card. If this card is destroyed, you can target one XC's monster you control and attaches. It's like generic XC support, I guess. Bazoo the Soul Devourer, Uriah, Galugalaud, the Endless Enigma. Interesting. Hopefully the music sounds fine. Polo, founder of the Drudge Dragons. Zombie support? I've never seen this card in my life. Mayhem for Hire, so another for hire card. Torrential Tribute, generic. Condemned Dark Lord. Primo Light. This works with Cybers. I guess Cyber Lady or whatever that Alexis used. So more GX stuff. Great Mammoth of the Netherworld, Bones stuff, and Ritual of the Matador. Okay. Dark Lord, Prima Light. Wallow, founder of the Drudge Dragons. Zoroa, the Magistus Flames, Magistus support. The first Dark Lord Ukoback. Shateki. That's one of those funky cards. You can discard one card and target one monster your opponent controls with a level. Roll a 6-sided die and apply the following effect based on the result. Higher than its level, destroy that monster. Then you can add one monster to the same original level from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot activate the effect. Rest turn equal to or lower than its level. Reduce that monster's level by 1. Okay. Could be using some funky scenarios. But printing error on this one. If you guys can see that there, that line. Bane Shade. No cards in their graveyard. Interesting. Okay. Dark Lord. Torrential Tribute. Dark Lord Enchantment. Rescue Ace Impulse, so more Rescue Ace support. Don't have any. What? Ooh, Ectoplasmic Fortification. That's one of the better cards for Bones. We'll have to make sure we get that to Matt. Nurikabe, Beta the Electromagnetic Warrior, and Flying Sea. We need to pull the Pumpkin cards though. Rescue Ace Impulse, Quad Boral Dragon, Borreload Furious Dragon. Ooh, there he is, Pumpkin, the King of Grave Ghosts. Now we just need 2 more of him. This is a great card, by the way. Let's read his effect. You can reveal this card in your hand, set 1 Call the Haunted from your deck or graveyard, and if you do, discard 1 card. That set card can be activated this turn. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon 1 level 6 zombie monster from your deck, except with 1950 attack. Also, you cannot special summon from the hand or graveyard for the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. You can only use each of the effect of Pumpkin the King of Grave Ghosts once per turn. So basically, you can use this effect to set Call the Haunted, and then discard him, use Call the Haunted to special summon him, and then you can special summon a monster from your deck. Great starter for zombies. Burgundy the Magic Elf. This card discarded from your opponent's hand. Don't think it's anything crazy. Dragonic Warrior. Really need a few of these guys for what's it called? For Red Eyes. Because this is technically a Red Eyes starter. You can use this and special summon the what's it called? The Red Eyes card that's the little baby looking dragon. You can use this to special summon it and link it away. What up, Minecraft Pro 936? Welcome to the stream. All right. Do. Oh, is that Matt? Did you change your name? Okay, Matt. I gotta show you what I pulled for you. So the crazy ones I got so far, are the rare ones. I got the Pumpkin. I got Ectoplasmic Fortification. Both those are a starter. And then I got the Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. I think he's just a common. But I got Army of the Haunted and also. And some other generic zombie stuff that you probably already have. Alright, let's see what we got. Dark Lord Rebellion. Dark Lord. Yeah, it's never showed your name like that before. It's always showed like with the TH one or whatever. I've never seen it like that. Dark Lord Contact. Soul Sulfur Gracia. Ooh, Dark Karibo. Nice. I think technically he could work in Heroes. When a Fiend monster and or fusion monster you control is targeted for attack, or a card or effect is activated that targets them, you can discard this card, then target one of those monsters till the end of turn. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, its effects activate and the monster zone cannot be negated. If this card is sent from your hand to the graveyard by effect, you can add 1 polymerization from your deck or graveyard to the hand. You can only use each of the effect of Dark Karibo once per turn. So I technically could work with the U-Bell also. Okay. So I'll put you there. Dark Lord Festa Balloon. Little clown guy. It looks almost like a Cuphead guy. But I think he can work in the Chimera deck that I have. Read its effect. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Each time a monster declares an attack, this card gains 1,000 attack. During your main phase, you can make this card lose exactly 5,000 attack, and if you do, destroy all other cards on the field. I mean, technically, I could run him as a one-of. I'll put him off to the side just so I can remember. Ooh, this one feels a little on the thicker side. Alright. Zoroa, the Magistus of Flame. Banishment of the Dark Lords. Ultimate Slayer. I really wanted this. Ooh, Chronicle Sorceress. Nice. It's just probably the normal rarity for this. Shateki, Light Water Dragon, more Bastion support. Ritual of the Matador. Okay, Ritual, Water Dragon, Chronicle Sorceress. This is Blue Eyes and Dark Magician support. So I'll put you there, I guess. Shateki. Banishment of the Dark Lords, Dark Lord, and Ultimate Slayer. Another Ultimate Slayer. Magnet Conversion. Necrold Banshee. The Undying Legion. This is a rare version. Oh! This is one of the pumpkin cards. Here you go, Matt. Got you another one. This is one of the Xyz monsters that you go off of. 2 level 7 monsters. Once per turn, you can also Xyz summon the Undying Legion by using one rank 6 zombie Xyz monster you control. Transfer its materials. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card, or just 1 material if all this card's materials are Xyz monsters. Then target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls, or 1 monster in their graveyard. Attach it to this card. So it's basically a big suck that you can do. You can suck their card up and attach it to this. Which, honestly, is better than sending it to the graveyard or banishing them, because a lot of cards have effects when they get sent to the graveyard or banished. Basically, once underneath this card, they can't really do much with it. So it's a great card to have. Delta the Magnet Warrior. Soul Union, it's a hero card. And Sloppy Stasher Squirrel. No material. Necrold Banshee. Soul Sulphur Gracia. Call the Forgotten. There you go. There's a field spell. Here you go, Matt. Got you another one. When this card is activated, you can set up to 3 Call of the Haunted from your deck and or graveyard. And if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, you cannot special summon except zombie monsters or monsters from the graveyard. Once per turn, if you activate Call of the Haunted, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. So basically, you can set 3 Call of the Haunteds, and then you can, on your opponent's turn, send something of theirs to the graveyard. There you go. Bazoo the Soul Devourer. Alpha the Electromagnet Warrior. So I got Alpha, Beta, and Delta. Soul Icer Crystal. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, but it's not. I thought it was a quick effect. Okay. Alright. Material. Banshee. Soul Sulphur. Alright. Bro, I feel like I'm streaming on Whatnot trying to get you cards, Matt. Mayhem for Hire. Beth Zelos. Beat Bladesman for Hire. Ooh, we got Voltic Thunder. Nice. This card's a great hero card. Basically 2 elemental hero monsters with different attributes, so it's like the Flame Swordsman card. But when you fusion summon it, if this card is special summon and your opponent controls more cards than you do, you basically destroy all their cards on the field. It's basically like a field nuke. And then he stays on the field. And then you can also tribute this card to special summon a fusion or a normal. You can tribute this card that is fusion summon using a normal monster's material. then target one elemental hero monster in graveyard and special summon it. So basically, if you go into, if you like go into, I don't know, like you summon him with Stratos and Neos, then you can destroy everything on the field, then tribute him to summon Stratos back. And Stratos' effect is not once per turn, so you just keep on recycling stuff with him. Alpha, Inferni Queen, and Dragonic Warrior. Alright, where did I put the other one of you? There you are. And technically this is an archetype itself. The Baphellos. Alright. Alright. Lightning Storm. Great spell. Mirror Logic Aggregator. Dampier Vampire Sheridan. Ooh, Heart of Gaia. Nice. This card's great because it changes the level of your opponent's monsters. So if they're playing Synchro or Xyz's deck, then it pretty much shuts off their whole strategy. And you can negate something if they activate it, which is awesome. Put you there. Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior, Vampire Scarlet Scourge, and Dark Magic Talisman. So we got Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Gamma. Okay. Dussulficord Cutia. Adamancipator Researcher. Adamancipator. I feel like I've so many cards here. Dark Lord Contact, Treasure Panther. This is a card from GX also. Got a lot of GX stuff in here. That's a flip card. You can send one normal monster from your deck to the graveyard. If a... Or it might not be from GX, I don't know. If a face-down defense position monster is on the field and this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. You can target up to 3 face-down defense position monsters on the field, change them to attack position. And if you change 3 monsters to attack position by the effect, inflict 900 damage to your opponent. Maybe it would work with the Ghost Trick. I don't know, or Mimigul maybe? Could be interesting. Nothing crazy. Okay. Overload Furious Dragon. No material. Imperial Custom. Ooh, Master Hero Duskrow. So I have both Master Hero cards from this set. But I already had them, so. Get plenty of copies now. Heroes Rule number 1, 5 Freedoms. Zoo Soul Devourer, and Shateki. Vampire Sucker. Zombie World. Absorauter Dragon. There's like a... It's on both these. I don't know if you guys can see that on the Xeon Zombie World. It's like almost cut off. Same with the N on the dragon there. It's weird. Okay. Where did I put you? Ooh! I didn't see it. Winkaribo. I got the chibi of Winkaribo. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, put you on top of the Dark Magician. Baneshade, Junk Mail, and Drill-Arm Dragon. But I don't want to cover him up. But it's Winkaribo. Nah, I'll move him over. I'll just put him over the Primo-Lite. I don't care about that. Pilgrim Reaper. Adamancipator Seeker. Adamancipator Analyzer. Ooh, Time Wizard. Got Time Wizard Chibi. Awesome. Junk Mail, Eucalyptus Mole, and Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. I just got a few Adamancipator cards. I haven't even seen them. Time Wizard's so cool. I still have to make my Time Wizard deck. Obviously low tier deck, but it's kind of fun. Mirror Logic Aggregator, Adamantipator Analyzer. So now we're getting multiple of these guys already. Dampier Vampire Sheridan. Oh, Sandwich Day. This is also based off the GX anime, where they basically had to randomly pull for sandwiches. And there'd be like one really good one and the rest are garbage. But if you have a monster in your graveyard, pay 200 life points. Draw one card and reveal it. If it is a monster, apply this effect based on its attribute. An attribute not in your graveyard, draw one card. An attribute in your graveyard, discard one card. I think this could work well in zombie decks that are sending stuff to the graveyard, because basically either get to draw the card or discard the card to your graveyard. So yeah, I'll put this off to the side. Geloglood, Einroyd, and Lightwire Dragon. Alright, including this one, we got 3 packs left from the first box. And then we'll have one more box after this. Magnet Conversion, Vampire Sucker, Magnetic Field, Maiden in Love, also based off GX. Monsters your opponent controls that can attack must attack this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can activate one of these effects. Place one Maiden counter on one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of one monster your opponent controls with a Maiden counter. It sucks that it's only, like you can only choose one of them. It's kind of slow that way. But I guess if you can get multiple out, then maybe it might be decent. But it's okay. Ill Blood, zombie card, Starship Adjust Plane. Where am I pulling these cards from? I feel like I've seen all the cards, and then there's like crazy ones I haven't seen. Like Ill Blood. Dark Lord Enchantment, Wallow, Call the Haunted, Heart of Gaia, Uriah, Slicer Crystal, and Eucalyptus. And the last pack from the first box. Let's see if we can get anything crazy. Mayhem for Hire, Banishment of the Dark Lords, Magnet Planter, someone contains space of traffic control. Interesting. Vice Shark. I don't care about sharks. Soul Union, Primo Light, Flying Sea. Okay. Okay. Planter, Dark Lords, for hire. Alright, on to the second box. Still would love to pull like the crazy rarity of the Dark Magician card that's worth like $200. That would be insane. Alright. Rescue Ace Impulse, Quad Boral Dragon, Boral Furious Dragon, Dominus Impulse. That's a great card to see. These cards have been crazy expensive, these Dominus cards, and I haven't been able to pick any up. But this is almost like an Imperm. But I'll read the effects. If your opponent controls a card, you can activate this card from your hand. When a card or effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, negate that effect. Then if you have a trap in your graveyard, destroy that card. If you activated this card from your hand, you can activate the effects of light, earth, or wind monsters for the rest of the duel. So it's basically like an Ash Blossom, or it's like a combination of Ash Blossom and Imperm, but just for special summoning monsters, and also lets you destroy their card, but it prevents you from using the effects of certain attributes. So it's great in decks that play water, fire, or dark attributes, specifically. Primo Light, Mammoth of the Netherworld, and Ritual of the Matador. I thought there were more Matador cards in here. Maybe they're just a higher rarity and I haven't pulled them. Okay. Dark Lord Enchantment, Torrential Tribute, Rescue Ace Impulse. Ooh, we got a Timaeus, the United Magical Dragon. Got that Dark Magician support right there. Gotta see how much he's worth. Bane Shade, nothing crazy. Alright, Dark Lord, Torrential Tribute, Rescue Ace. Let's see here. Gotta go TCG player. Some crazy music. Timaeus. Definitely spelled that wrong. Timaeus. Oh, he's just about $4. It's okay though. But still nice to see another copy of him. Another meaning the second one besides one I got from Realmat. Okay. Zora the Magistic Flame, Banishment of the Dark Lords, Ultimate Slayer, Matador Archfiend, so it is a higher rarity for those. Matador Archfiend is also based off GX. A lot of GX based cards in this set, which I am very happy for since that's my favorite anime, like I said, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Alright. Now we got 3 copies of Ultimate Slayer, which is cool. Dark Lord Rebellion, Dark Lord Contact, Soul Self-Cord Gracia, Chronicle Sorceress, Merikabe, Beta, and Flying Sea. Dark Lord and Dark Lord. Magnet Conversion, Ultimate Slayer, Necrold Banshee, Vortex of Time, so we got another Call of the Haunted card here. When your opponent activates a normal or quick play spell card or effect or monster effect while you control a zombie monster and Call of the Haunted, except during a damage step, your opponent tosses a coin, their activate effect becomes the following. Heads, your opponent must banish a monster you control. Tails, they must banish all monsters you control. So basically, how this card reads, let me set this stuff down for a second so I can read it better, because this is a crazy card. And it's very much slept on. Alright, so basically, your opponent activates an effect. You chain this, and you're basically changing their effect. So you're negating their effect and give them an alternate effect instead. Either your opponent has to banish one of your cards, or your opponent banishes everything they control, all their monsters they control. So it's a great card, great disruption card to have. But you do have to have Call of the Haunted and a zombie monster in play, which shouldn't be too hard because that's the theme of the deck. But if you're like setting up going first, you might not be able. Or going second, I mean, you might not be able to use that as well. Nothing crazy in this. Dampier Vampire Sheridan, Lightning Storm, Mirror Logic Aggregator, Maiden in Love, Bazoo, Alpha, and Slicer. Beth Zelos. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Mayhem for hire. Blazeman for hire. Ooh, Mass Hero Atomic. Nice. I don't think this card's super crazy, but it's nice to have. But it basically reads, must be special summon with mass change. So the idea is to special summon it off of Furnace. On the first time this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect each turn, it is not destroyed. So I mean, it stays on the field a little bit longer. You can only use each of the following effects of Atomic once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one non-fire Mass Hero monster in graveyard or banishment and special summon it in defense position, ignoring its summoning conditions. So it's nice recursion, and then you can also get your change quick play spell card back. So I mean, it's not terrible. You can get stuff back, but I don't think it's anything crazy besides recursion. But maybe I haven't used it enough. No material, Borload, Imperial Custom. Oh! Well, hello, Mr. Dark Magician of Destruction. The second best card in the set. The first best card in the set being the higher rarity version of this card. There's probably these other cards. Yeah, $60 card right there, just pulled. Again, shout out to Realmat for the copy that he gave me. Awesome card there, awesome card. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. All right. Cord, Emancipator, Dark Lord Contact, ooh, Makanko Shinbu. Not really big fan of Makanko. Not because I don't like the archetype, but because it beats me a lot in Master Duel. And it's annoying to deal with. Because you can't target it, you can't deal damage to anything. It's just, you can't do anything to it. It's very hard to get around it when it starts popping off. Just very annoying deck to deal with. Pilgrim Reaper, Emancipator Seeker, Emancipator Analyzer, another Dark Revo. Blood, Draconic Warrior, and Light Water Dragon. Even though it's not even a dragon, it's a Sea Serpent type. Which I don't even know how many Sea Serpent type cards there are in Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't feel like it'd be a lot. I feel like I never see them. Alright. Vampire Sucker, Zombie World, Absorrouter Dragon. Do I have any of you somewhere? All my piles are converging on each other. Ooh, Deadly Zombie Breath. Trap card for the Call of the Haunted. If you control a zombie monster and Call of the Haunted, target one monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. If you control a zombie monster, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one face-up card you control, one face-up card your opponent controls, send them to the graveyard. You can only use one's effect per turn and only once that turn. So basically, it's just a nice way to get rid of stuff. It's nothing crazy, but if there's a card that you can't destroy by card effect or battle, just sending it to the graveyard is a nice way to get around that. Emancipator Analyzer, Mirror Logic Aggregator, Dampier Vampire Sheridan, Solemn Scolding. I think this is a new Solemn card. If this, or maybe it's a reprint, but I feel like I heard this being new. I could be wrong though. If this is the only set card in your spell or trap zone when a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap, or a monster effect is activated, pay 3,000 life points, negate the summoner activation if you do destroy the card. So basically, it's like a Solemn Judgment, but you pay less life points, and this is going to be the only card you have set. But yeah, not terrible. Junk Mail, Draw-Arm Dragon, Emancipator, Dampier, Mirror Logic. Magnet Conversion, Vampire Sucker, Magnetic Field. Ooh, Pumpkin the Great Ghost King. So here we go. We got the Pumpkin Xyz monster. While you control Call the Haunted, your opponent cannot target zombie monsters you control with monster effects. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add one Call the Haunted or card that mentions it from your deck to your hand, and detach one material from this card and target up to 2 cards on the field. Return them to the hand. So basically, it prevents your opponent from targeting stuff you control. You can add a Call the Haunted or card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. So it's an extender in that sense, and you can detach material from the card to target 2 cards on the field and return them to hand. So, great way to get around stuff. Especially stuff that can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Junk Mail, Eucalyptus Mole, and Great Man from the Netherworld. Man for Hire, Banishment of the Dark Lords, Magic Planter, another Sandwich Day, Ill Blood, Starship of Just Plane, and Festa Balloon. Alright, put you there, Ill Blood, Sandwich Day, For Hire, Planter, and Dark Lords. Wallow, Dark Lord Enchantment, Call the Haunted, Treasure Panther, bunch of junky stuff for commons. Borreload, Bephicelos, Absor, another Heart of Gaia, Soul Union, Primo Light, and Flying Sea. Okay. Still looking for a few of the Pumpkin cards. Emancipator, First Dark Lord, Emancipator, Vice Shark. Don't care about this. Stupid sharks. Okay. Running a little bit low on packs here. We got 6 left, including this pack. Beat Blazeman for Hire, Quad Boral Dragon, Imperial Custom, Shark Drake. This is a chibi shark card. Don't really care too much about that. It's another Sea Serpent card, though. Quadboral, Banishment, Pilgrim, Armed Dragon Chibi. It's not terrible, but I feel like I would have preferred something else. But I do like the Armed Dragon cards, so I'm not going to complain too much. Right, 4 packs left, including this one. Shang-Chi, Zombie World, Call the Haunted, Overload, Future Fusion, Dark Lord, Beta, and Nurkabe. Where did I put the other one of you at? I don't know, I'll have to go back and find that, I guess. Alright. 3 more. This one feels a little on the thicker side, too. Could be wrong, though, but... Magic Planter. What is this? A lot of weird printing errors on these cards. Do Self-Card Cutia. Shang-Chi. Chaos Distill. So this is good for stall decks playing Macrocosmos. And I mean, technically this is an RGX card. So I'm not too mad about it. This is what Professor Banner used for his stuff. Greenlight, Vampire, and Ill Blood. Wallow, Zoroa, the first Dark Lord, another Masked Hero. Normally I'd be more excited to see him, but I feel like one's plenty, and I don't need more of him. Android. Alright, and the last pack of the stream. Let's see if we can pull something crazy. Last pack magic, come on. Alright, Emancipator Analyzer. Magnetic Field. Beat Bladesman for higher. I'll go from the back. Dark Lord Amdusk. Dark Magic Talisman. Ritual of the Matador. The last card. Masked Hero Furnace. Ugh. I think I got 2 of each in this. Got 1 Furnace, 1 Dust Crow, an Atomic, and a second Dust Crow, and Voltic Thunder, and a second Furnace. Alright. But yeah, definitely the best card that we pulled was that Dark Magician of Destruction. So now we got 2 of them. Thanks again to Realmat. Let's look at your cards. Got everything zombie related right here. I'll sort it out for you. We got the Wolo, we got the Ill Blood, got Vampire Scarlet Scourge, Shang-Chi, Nurkabe, Call the Haunted, Zombie World, Shang-Chi, Pilgrim Reaper, Mammoth, Call, Wallow, Ill, Mammoth, Great Ghost King, Vampire Sucker, Vampire Sheridan, Zombie Breath, Sucker, Zombie World, Pilgrim Reaper, Scarlet Scourge, Sheridan, Necroworld Banshee, Vortex of Time, Banshee, Nurkabe, Mammoth, got put underneath here. Oh no, it's all getting all messed up. Alright, I need to move you over. Okay. Wallow, Blood, Sucker, Sheridan, Mammoth, Reaper, Zombie World, Sucker, Scourge, Sheridan, Banshee, Call the Forgotten, the Undying Legion, Banshee, Pumpkin, Nurkabe, Ectoplasmic Fortification, Wolo, Mammoth, Wallow, Army of the Haunted, Zombie World, Shang-Chi, Call the Haunted, Sucker, Nurkabe, Scarlet Scourge, Pilgrim Reaper, and Banshee. But yeah. So that's going to be it for the stream for today. So if you guys are watching, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, because if you guys do and help the channel grow, I can do more pack openings for you guys if you like that. But let me know what else you want to see me do on the channel. And yeah, thank you guys one more time, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.